Hello, everyone. Let me shortly explain why digital twins need to take complexity science on board. Recently, the goal of building digital twins of planet Earth, of cities, and of people has become quite fashionable in order to predict climate change, make cities smart, and promote precision health. This sounds like a great plan, but how difficult is it really to build digital twins? If Chris Anderson were right, in the age of big data, we would see the end of theory, and the scientific method would become obsolete. There would be mainly one thing to do: collect more and more data and feed it into a powerful AI system. In this way, an exact picture of the world would eventually result. In reality, however, things aren't that easy. This is not just a matter of lacking data. As we know from the physics behind weather forecasts, there are principal limits of predictability. In fact, there are various obstacles to creating digital twins too. This includes biases, randomness, turbulence, the butterfly effect of chaos theory, the uncertainty principle of quantum mechanics, the undecidability theory of Gödel, bad convergence of learning algorithms, overfitting, and so on. Surprisingly, less data or noisy data can sometimes be better to predict the behavior of a complex system. Simpler models often have more predictive power. For example, if you wanted to transfer learnings from Switzerland to the Netherlands or Singapore, one should not fit the Swiss situation too closely. Otherwise, overfitting would result. As the data volume produced grows faster than the processing power, one is also confronted with the problem of dark data. Therefore, one needs to know what part of the data to process and how, so science is needed again. Moreover, when classification errors happen, the more you measure, the worse the result could get. Another aspect of complex dynamical systems is that they tend to self-organize. This can cause undesirable phenomena such as phantom traffic jams. Even though everyone has the required information, is well equipped and well trained, nobody can stop the unintended outcome, namely the emergence of a traffic jam rather than a fluid flow. However, if the interactions in a complex system are right, self-organization will cause desirable, resilient, and efficient outcomes, such as the formation of lanes of uniform walking direction that emerge in bidirectional pedestrian flows. It is even possible to use self-organization to dissolve traffic jams. This can be done with a distributed approach. One just needs real-time measurements and real-time feedback to slightly modify the acceleration-deceleration behavior of cars with an adaptive cruise control system. Remarkably, for traffic jams to dissolve, it is not necessary to equip all cars with this technology. Similarly, it's possible to reduce the level of congestion in cities with a self-organized traffic light control approach, where traffic lights locally and flexibly respond to anticipated short-term traffic demands. This is producing benefits for all modes of transport, traffic participants, and the environment as well. Given the unsustainable practices of the economy today, an existential question for humanity is how to modify supply chains in such a way that we would have a circular and sharing economy soon. Here we can learn from nature, which has established the reuse and recycling of resources already. It got there by co-evolutionary processes that we can learn from. Again, it is based on principles such as distributed control and self-organization. Combining the Internet of Things with a real-time feedback, incentive, and coordination system would be able to implement this bio-inspired self-organization principle. For this, the framework of a multidimensional socio-ecological finance system has recently been developed. Besides learning to design for sustainability, however, we should also learn to design for constitutional and cultural values. Note that it is important to consider a diverse set of values. In particular, we should learn to design for democracy. For example, we should replace the classical control room or war room concept by a more ethical, transparent, and participatory peace room concept. We should also build information platforms that support informational self-determination. In other words, we should build digital democracy rather than the matrix. So let us do this together now. Okay, thank you.